Hey, welcome back once again, and here in this video we are going to learning about the three-dimensional array in C language. So first of all we need to understand the C three-dimensional arrays. So we can say that a three-dimensional array is an array of arrays of array. Okay, so as for in the case of two-dimensional array, we can say that that was the array of an arrays, whereas the three-dimensional array is an array of arrays of arrays. Okay, it is similar to the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis plane of the Cartesian coordinates. So if we simple language, if we try to understand over here in two-dimensional array and the three-dimensional array, so we can say that if we talk about in two-dimensional array, we can say that that is on the single floor, or we can say that with a building without any stories, or that is having only one floor, or that is ground floor. If we talk about three-dimensional array, we can say that a building with multi-story that can having ground floor, first floor, second floor or third floor. So in the similar manner we have to locate the element accordingly, that is x-axis in the x-axis by axis in the first floor, and x-axis and y-axis in the second floor and third floor, and so on. So that's the concept of three-dimensional array. So how to write the syntax for three-dimensional array? For that we have to first specify the data type of the array, then we have to give the array name, then we have to specify the size. Here we have to specify the x-axis, here we have to specify the y-axis, and here we have to specify the z-axis. So if simple word, we can say that here we have to specify the row, and here we have to specify the number of columns, and here we have to take the example of a building. If you are working on a building that is having more than one floor, so we can say that these are to specify the x-axis on the ground floor, and this is to specify the number of floors having the same common x-axis and y-axis. So here that is the concept of basically three-dimensional array in C. So for better understanding of the three-dimensional array and how to write the three-dimensional program, or how to declare the 3D arrays and how to retrieve the data of 3D arrays, let's jump to our integrated development environment. Now we are into our integrated development environment, and here I have written certain line before that is demo 3D array in C, then header file includer, then declaration of the main function, and here we have to start writing the body of the main function. So in the previous video we have done with the two-dimensional array. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to copy that program and converting that program in a program so that will support the three-dimensional array. So I'm going to copy all these content from here to here, and I will modify and explain you about the three-dimensional array. So here I am copy this content from using Ctrl+C, and here I go pasting of these contents. So these contents are pasted over here. So first of all, here we have to go with the int array. We have declared here the two-dimensional array. Here that is number of rows that is equal to 2, and the number of column is equal to 3. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to declare the three-dimensional array. So what I'm doing, I'm going to put it as say 2 rows, 2 columns, and 2 as say height over here. So simply we can say that you just have to keep imagine one thing here. Here this is, if we talk about these two first, this is having 2 rows and 2 columns. Now here we can say that this is on a single plane x and y coordinate. Say there are 2 rows and 2 columns over there. Now if we let's move to further to say, if we consider this 2, so it means to say that if we talk about a building, so it is having the building of 2 floor. that is ground floor and the first floor. So on the ground floor there is the 2 columns and 2 rows, and on the first floor there is a 2 columns and 2 rows. So according to same manner we have to declare the elements or initialize the element according to that. So what we need to do over here, we just have to declare the 2 rows and 2 columns. So for that we have written here as say, or we can simply start it from the beginning. Here we have to start the curly bracket. Now first we will declare the element for the first floor of the building, that is ground floor. So for that we have to use one another curly bracket within that, and within this we have to use another curly bracket, and here we have to specify 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is 1 comma 2 here, and say further we have to put the comma here, and here we go with say 3 comma 4. So if we talk about this, how many elements we can have here in this array, so this will become 2 into 2, that is 4, 4 into 2, that is 8. So we can store up to 8 elements in this array. So we are having 4 elements in the we can say that one floor and 4 elements in the second floor. So then put the again comma here, and here we go for the second floor of the building. So here we again put this curly bracket and again curly bracket, and here in these curly bracket I have to declare say 5 comma 6, and again put the comma, and here we have to again put the curly bracket, and here we have to declare 7 comma 8. So total of 8 elements we have declared so far. Okay, so this way we have to initialize the 3-dimensional array. Okay, now here we have taken the 2 counter for 2-dimensional array. So this time I have to take 3 counter for 3-dimensional array, and I am taking it as a I comma j comma, so another variable I am taking here as a. Okay, so I am taking another variable here. So the same loop goes over here. Initially I is equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus, and for the within the loop we have to nest one more loop for the second dimension, that is j is equal to 0, j less than 3. It was in the previous case, but this time we have declared the value up to 2, so this should be less than 2 and j plus plus, and here within this loop we have to nest one more loop for say a is equal to 0, a less than 2 and a plus plus. Okay, and here we have to write the body for this within the curly bracket, and what I'm doing, I will make cut this line using Control X, and here in this I'm going to paste it, and here I have to use air percentage d, one more percentage d, that is for third dimension, and \n, and here I have to put one more comma for a variable, and here is one more big bracket, and within that we have to specify a. Okay, so now we want to display the elements of the array in the matrix forms. For that I have taken here the loop for initial. Okay, that is fine. Then this is j is fine, and here we have to put j less than 2, and what we have to do, we have to nest one more loop here. Here within this loop, so far that I'm using for a is equal to 0, then a less than 2, and here we have to increment a by 1, and here we have to write the body of this loop. What I'm doing, I'm simply cut it this line from here using Control X and put here within this loop. So make proper indentation of the program, and one more big bracket along with the third element of the array, third dimension of the array here we have to specify according to that. So similar way we have take another variable here int display, and to that here again I am displaying, putting it as same way, two-dimensional three-dimensional array with the two elements each. So here again, and here for the counter I will take another variable, say b this time, and same it will go here, and what I will do, it is L should be less than 2 as we have declared the size up to 2. So here we have to say, here we are writing the message for this. So here we have to put another loop next to another loop for third dimension, that is b is equal to 0, then b less than 2, and b increment by 1, and here we have to put the curly bracket to write the body of this loop. What I'm doing, I will cut from here using Control X and I will paste it here. So here we go, proper indentation of the program code. So here I have to write the enter %d element of two-dimensional array. So this time we are having the three-dimensional array. So what I will write here, comma %d and the element of 3D array. So here we will write 3D array, and one more element here we have to give the reference of the variable, say variable b. So here we go, and %d display and jkl, and one more for three dimension third. So this way we have to go with here. Now here we have to again nest the one more loop here. So for that I'm writing for, here we have declared the variable b is equal to say 0, then b less than 2, and b increment by 1, and then we have to write the body of this. Within this body here I am going to write these content. So use Control X it from here, use Control V to paste it here, and here we need to have one more variable declaration. So almost we have done with the program. So I have already saved this program with the name of 3darray.c. So just click on the save all the changes and just go to execute menu, choose compile and run. So this time our program is compiled without any error and without any warning. So here you can see the elements according to their coordinates. So first coordinate is 0 0 0, then 0 0 1, then 0 1 0, and according to that our elements are displayed over here. And this is the matrix form display of the elements. Now it's asking me enter 0 and 0 and 0 element of three-dimension array. So I'm entering here say 9, then enter the 0 0 first element, then here I'm entering 8, then this, so I'm entering 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, and then 3, then 2, then enter. So here we are having certain mistakes over here while displaying the error. So we must have to encounter those error. Just this, why this is error over here. So just, oh, this is just because of the reason here we have having the problem. So this is the problem over here. Here you can see the array size. Here we have declared up to 2, and here we are using less than 3. That's just because of this reason it's showing us the mistake. So we have to correct this and make it 2 over here. Close your terminal window here. Close the terminal window, then save your changes once again and go to execute menu, choose compile and run. And this time it's again showing me properly this program is showing proper. So now enter the first element. I'm entering 9, then 8, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then enter. So it's again showing me the same problem. There might be certain error while displaying. So just close your terminal window and here we go. Okay, so problem is here. Okay, we have given the wrong reference over here, as we have declared the variable b here and we are giving the reference over here as a. So this is our mistake here, so we have to correct it here. It's very funny to find the error and debug those error. So you will also learn while you will get the mistake and how to rectify the error. So put the B over here. Now again save the changes, go to execute menu and choose compile and run this time. So again I'm entering, say this time I'm entering 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then enter, and this time it's correct. So, okay, so this time it's showing me the correct output. So this is how we can use the three-dimensional array in C programming. So that's all for now. See you soon in the next video.